Are you there?
I'm here.
Great. All right.
1 second for me, please. I'm getting some things together for you. I'm getting ready to send you an email so you can have that first. I'm going to take care of some housekeeping right now.
Okay.
This is, as I explained before, 1:30. Such as when he sent you, John, the first link.
Mm-hmm.
This link will be directly to me
Okay.
moving forward as it relates to this. Okie dokie. Confirm your email address for me, please.
It is SITA dot Toronto TORONTO at gmail.com.
All right. This is a different email address they have
Yes,
in here.
because my Apple ID is different. Apple ID is under Luke Dalabona.
All right. Go ahead. Let me update this. I delete this. Go ahead and give me that email address one more time, please.
It's SITA.
SITA.
Mm-hmm. Dot Toronto TORONTO at gmail.com.
All right. I'm going to repeat if I may. I have S as in Sam, I as in ice, T as in Tom, A as in apple, dot. T as in Tom, A as in apple, R as in run. O as in ostrich, N as in no, T as in Tom, O as in ostrich, at gmail.com. Am I correct?
Perfect.
All right. Thank you very much. Got that done. All right. Now, moving forward, as I stated, I'm going to do this a little bit backwards. I'm going to set up all the commitment times on the onset, then we're going to get to work, and then we'll be done, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just bear with me, never fear. Don't ever think that I'm just stuck. I like to do things right. So, yeah, it's just my background.
It's all right.
May have been given
Tell
2
me,
days.
tell
Today
me when that
is
email is
Tuesday,
sent.
Thursday. All right. Now, Thursday, that's when I would be able to call.
Okay.
All right. They say within 2 days. Wouldn't count today. No, Friday. Friday. I have to follow up with you by Friday. Okay. So, okay. What time Friday will be good with you? Between 1:30 and 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I won't be able to. The earliest I'd be able to call would be 3. Now, you would be able to get a call back
Mm-hmm.
if it was before 3, but please note it wouldn't be me. It would be yet again another senior advisor. So I just wanted to let you know that.
I just want it to be you. I just want,
All right.
if possible,
Okay.
please, somebody should tell Apple,
Okay.
can I please have one consistent person?
Gotcha.
That's
Me.
you.
Okay.
That's you. Done.
So, me. That's
Yes.
what we're going to do. I just want to give you all the facts. So, because I don't know what your schedule is and how convenient it is. So, like I said, I'm taking care of some things on the onset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending you these emails so you don't lose me again like you lost John. And so you have it clear on whom you're going to be communicating throughout this whole
Right.
time. Okay. Now, Friday, Ideal time, I come on at 2:45. That's why I said 3 o'clock would be ideal.
Let's do 3 o'clock. It's okay, 3 p.m.
Great. Because for
Mm-hmm.
me, if I get stuck on the phone, yet again, it would be assigned to whoever could take it. And so that's what I can give you to make sure that it's me. I can do that like that.
This is perfect. Works for me.
Yep.
I like the plan so far. And by the way, I have to ask you, remind me of your name again?
Liz, L-I-Z.
Liz. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes. I just want to take care of, like I said, the housekeeping on the onset. All right.
Right.
Okay. Contact method phone. All right. And we're going to choose the time zone. Are you in Eastern Standard Time as well?
I am.
Perfect. All right. Now we cooking with butter. We're going to go for Friday is the 8th. Okay.
Friday, 3 p.m. Yes.
Friday's the 8th, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then we're going to go for 3 o'clock p.m., correct?
Perfect.
Perfect. All right. And the preferred number is 647-915-7422, correct?
Perfect.
Add it to my calendar. Here. Right. That's been scheduled. Okay. Make sure that's put up there. Got it. There's mine. All right. Now, let me get in here to these questions they want answered. Huh. Really? Okay.
Do I get it, Liz? Do I get a chance to respond in writing? I would like to have that. If I could respond in writing in my own voice.
I don't see why not. I do.
Why not send me the question via email? I'll write it all out and you can send it to them.
All right. Hold 1 second. Oh, no, I'm not allowed. Hold 1 second. Let me check on something. I'm not allowed to send our content out like that. Hold 1 second. Section 5. All right. Okay. All right. You're going to talk to me. I got them. See, I'm going to do this right here. It's not that much, not that bad. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. Can you provide specific steps that reproduced the issue? All right. So I guess I have to ask this. And I am sorry because I am picking up. I'm not from the onset. But security compromise. So what I have to write here is a brief synopsis, so to speak, of what you do to recreate this. When did you notice it? What were you doing? Yeah. To notice, okay, I believe this is a security issue.
Okay. So here's what you write.
Let me turn up my volume. I'm ready.
As a customer, I would have preferred if they had sent the question to me so that I could be thoughtful and comprehensive in my answer instead of just giving you something off the cuff.
All right. So they do have a place to address that as well.
Really?
So I'm sorry. I'm silly, but I'm not me. My background is management, education, and training. So, all right. Okay. Due to the nature of this RTA, please note that I will be following up with you in 2 business days. If you no longer wish to troubleshoot or provide the information requested, or unable to be reached, just please follow up within a couple of days that you would be able to provide the information requested.
But it has to be done over the phone and not they wouldn't send it to me.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So it goes back to what I just said, what I would have preferred, because this doesn't work for me. But I'll give you the answer. So the question is, when did I first notice it, and can I replicate it?
Can the customer provide specific steps that reproduce the issue?
Yes.
And they are. Yes.
And they are. It's a daily occurrence. So whatever I have shown to them happens regularly. It happens. The logs I've sent, the screenshots, are from the Mac, but the most of them has been wiped. The log messages that were there previously are no longer there. So I would have just pulled it up, but they've been wiped clean. Because things disappear from my computer, and that's what I've been saying all along. Not only do things disappear from my computer, my settings keep changing all the time. And things do not work.
Oh, 1 second. I'm going to repeat if I may. All right.
Okay, I'm not done with my answer.
So
Not
all
done.
right. So, all right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
But
go ahead.
what I had thus far, can the customer provide steps that reproduce the issue? My response was yes. Customer states happens daily and continuously from screenshots from her Mac, but the log messages are no longer there. Information and data continues to disappear from the computer, and the settings are changed and do not work.
Correct. And I want to add to that. So the question is, can I reproduce it? And the answer is, oh my God, yes. OMG, yes. Because, again, OMG, yes. Because they have replaced my Mac for the very same reason many times over.
All right, so it looks like what we're going to focus on, because I don't want this to kick back and for us to do it again,
Okay.
because it will, because I've been in one, and if we do not, see, that's what's happening before, and see, I don't like to put the cart before the horse, so I just don't. When I answer this, I'm going to answer it at what they're asking. Okay, so it looks like one of the indicators that lets you know that you have a compromised Mac was from some screenshots and log messages that are no longer there. All right? I'm going to pick that apart a little bit so I can answer this the way they want this. Provide specific steps that reproduce the issue. So, for instance, if I was going to go look for a screenshot on my Mac that I took of my grandson last Easter, I would go to Settings, Photos, Screenshots. Noticed, no longer there. Search for the title of the picture. Cannot find. So is that what's happening when it relates to screenshots and log messages? What do you mean by log messages? Do you mean just messages like iMessage, or information data logs?
Okay. I mean, console log messages tells me what's happening on the computer at that point in time, right?
Activity monitor?
No, not activity monitor. Console.
Okay, hold 1 second. Okay, all right. Console monitor from the computer.
Right.
Displays.
So what's happening on the computer at that particular time, right? So I can
Displays real time. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Got a tornado warning.
Where
All right.
where are you?
I'm in Georgia. They've been talking about it all day. Take shelter now in the basement. Whoa. Okay, wait a minute. I'm confused. All right.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
You first. Your protection
okay.
first. Your protection first. Do you have to go?
No, I'm going to hang in. But if I do, like all of a sudden, if it drops or something, please note, I did not disconnect on you. It was a weather issue. Please note, you have my email. Please note, we have an appointment scheduled for Friday at 3 Eastern Time. Okay?
Okay, hold. You said you sent me an email? When did you send me an email?
Yes, before we even got started.
I went to call back.
Oh, wait, I do hear the siren. Hold 1 second.
I didn't get any.
Hold 1 second. Hold 1 second.
15.
Tish, I have a tornado. Now I hear the siren.
Okay, I didn't get the email.
Okay, hold 1 second. All right, let me take care of this email. Hold 1 second. I gotta save this. So I gotta get my kids from upstairs. Let me see what happened with that email.
Maybe you send it to the Luke Dalabana Apple ID? No?
No, remember, because I spoke on that.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke on that at first because I wanted to take care of that first. I didn't want that hanging over us. So hold 1 second. I'm going to do that again. Remember, because I spelled it out.
Yes, you did.
Remember?
And that's why I always double check my email, because people tell me they send email. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I spelled it out. So hold 1 second. I'm going to do it again. I just let them know if I had to run, because I live in a heavily tree area too. So just bear with me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
well,
they've been talking about it. Yeah, a
Okay.
tree actually fell on my house 2 years ago.
Wow. Well, number one thing for us to do is you need to be safe. So let's get that email going, and then if you need to run, that's fine.
All right, hold 1 second. Hold 1 second. That's what I'm doing now. I'm pasting it back together because it's a certain thing. It's a link I have to put in here. All right, now give me the email again. Spell it for me again.
So it is S as in Sam, ITA,
TA.
dot Toronto, toronto@gmail.com.
I'm gonna go again. Blank. Generate. B. Done. Command B. Okay. Now here I go again.
Mm-hmm.
See the email. Here we go again. That's what you answer. Okay. Tell me if you got it that time.
Okay. Close this. Oh, hold on. One night. Here we go. I got it.
Okay. All right.
Yes, thank you. Do you want to continue or do you want to leave?
I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second, if I may, okay?
Sure.
Just hold for 1 second for me. I do apologize for the inconvenience.
No worries.
All right. I'm back. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're going to go ahead and move forward until I just can't, okay? But you do have my contact information. You do have your numbers. You do have the email. So there. Now we're going to go back to where we were as it relates to what I was making here. All right. So can reproduce, the console monitor from the computer displays real-time activity. Real-time.
Right.
Real-time.
So it's real-time activities.
Real-time.
Okay, so real-time activities, and you can see the processes happening again and again. That's recreated all the time. But the very original logs from unboxing, those are all gone. But now, every time I do something, whatever malware is on the computer, you can see it in the in console logs, and that's repeated constantly.
All right, so let me tell you how plain and simple. Let me tell you what I got from question 1, and I want to get your confirmation with me. All right, because we're going to make this clear and concise.
Sure.
Can the customer provide specific steps that reproduce the issue? Answer is yes. Yes, comma, can be reproduced from viewing console monitor, which displays real-time Mac activity. Okay. Can be viewed from console on the Mac. Which displays real-time activity. Delineator processes are seen repeating. All right, and guess what? That could also be a screenshot. That could also be a screenshot. Do I already have? No, they didn't want those.
Why not?
They didn't want what we previously had. Let me tell you what they said. All right. Escalation, use that. In addition, so far we have only received a collection of marked up screenshots. We have not received data capture results with CIS diagnosis enabled or the customer's answers. All right. So when I get ready to run system diagnosis, I'm going to be having you on your Mac, and you're going to be recreating those screenshots. I don't know how the previous advisor did, but this is how I do. I'm going to send you a file link. You're going to download that on your device. At that time, it's going to install a profile. At that time, it'll enable me to capture data off the device. At that time, I would need you to open up Console Monitor, do whatever you were doing to first recognize this symptom that we're discussing, and then take a screenshot of that. At that, you're going to title that screenshot and the date and time. That's how I do mine, date and time, Console Monitor processes. And that would be one screenshot. And then that would satisfy. The next question, all right, because repeating process are repeating. And can the process are repeating? See screenshot. I'm not going to play with keep playing. All right. Now, here goes question number 2. Has personal information been compromised?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Personal information has been compromised. Just give me about 3. Financial, personal, demographic, health information.
Well, I don't do any financial or anything that has to do with health on this computer because I know what's happening on it. But however, I do use it for email communication, and people always tell me it's constantly. That is why, for example, you said you sent me an email. I always double check to see if the email was received, because people telling me they're sending me things and I say, no, I never received it. And what I sent to them, they did not receive. For example, I'll send them a screenshot, and what they receive is something completely different. Okay, that's a constant. That is why I constantly have to check my email and call people to say, what did you send me?
All right, so for clarification, So for clarification, when sending an email, you may send a screenshot. Say you send a screenshot of me saying, okay, we've got this. But then they may receive a screenshot of a bunny or something else. Am I correct?
One, they will get something different, or two, their X is marked all over the screenshot to blur that blurs the content of the screenshot. There's X's. Somebody put X's on it. Oh, wait, I give you a perfect example. I contacted Google because I'm having so much problems. And Google sent me a phone number that they said, call this phone number, and this would be the go-to place, right? When I went to, so I saw the phone number. I didn't have time to call it. When I went to call, the phone number was X'd out in my email. There's X's on the phone number on every digit. This is a constant.
Okay. All right.
Now.
And did the previous advisor? All right. And then when you say X's, I'm familiar with that. Like if someone sends you an image, they sent it from one computer that might have been running Windows 10 or something to another, or I'm just speaking in Windows terms, or running one program. They send it to another computer that doesn't have the same updated software, and they're unable to open something. Are you describing images and bitmaps, JPEGs, and things of that nature where it comes up as an unreadable file?
Well, I'll give you a perfect example, and you'll get the gist of it. No, it's not simply opening up something. I got my vaccinated shots, right? And I'm in Canada, and they sent me a confirmation email to say, hey, you got your shots. Fine. Then, so I go to my computer to see where's my confirmation email. There's no confirmation email. I went back to the people and I said, I did not get a confirmation email. And they said, we received a response that said, you're not accepting emails. It was returned to us. It's
returned. Okay.
It's right. Always something or another. I do not get email. People do not get what I send them. There's always something or another. Always.
Okay. Emails. I'm going for number 2, email. Emails.
The thing is, I would be using it for financial, etc., but I cannot because I know what it's like.
Receives confirmation that emails.
Now, when you're done with this, I want to say something.
I'm listening.
Good.
I'm listening.
This whole process that I have to answer a question is so stupid. They're wasting my time because I asked them, I sent 12 screenshots and I said, is this expected behavior on my computer? Here's the thing. All of those are recorded. I record my screen constantly. Okay? They're all recorded. So I asked a simple question. Is this expected behavior? They ignored my question and are asking me more questions, which are very generalized, and they do not speak to the specifics to why I approached Apple.
Well, for one thing, I can't speak to this engineering department.
Got it.
I can't speak to my background in programming. And that's why when I start asking you this question number 2, we have 1, 2, 3, about 10 more to go.
No. Really?
Yes. That's me. I told you when you get to work with me, you'll get my nonverbal cues to let you lead up to what we got ahead of us, okay?
Oh my God.
When I asked you, the way I'm answering these questions specifically the way they're asking them. As I'm pulling out my legal. They ask, I'm going to answer, and I'm going to provide. These things are able to be reproduced, and we are able to provide screenshots. We will be able to provide a screen or a screen recording, better, of the actual activity itself,
Yes.
being you accessing Console Monitor on the Mac, pulling up processes, and seeing them repeat. Boom, screen recording attached. Was personal data compromised? Yes, i.e. emails, attachments sent, wrong attachments received. You can pull up the sent email. You can pull up the response. What is this? You sent emails, received confirmation, email has not been delivered. You can pull up that, screenshot, or screen record. That takes care of that. The reason I start asking you about these emails, and the reason they ask in-depth questions, is because when I said, did he troubleshoot your email? Because some of these actions, I'm wondering, is this something that we need to focus on in the email setting? That's why they ask these pinpointed questions the way they do. That's why they want us at the end to gather some system diagnosis as these things are happening. Okay? Same thing, I'll be running that link. You'll be recreating these things and taking these either screenshots or screen recordings and sending them back.
Liz, please let them know. Here's what I want them to know. Every screenshot I've sent to them has been recorded and I upload to YouTube. They're all uploaded. They're all there. Everything is documented. Okay? They're all uploaded to YouTube. I have a channel. I have 5 channels on YouTube. I've been uploading forever. What's happening on the Mac? Everything has been recorded.
Okay, well, guess what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to answer these questions. I'm going to refer to that. I'm going to put the YouTube channel linked in there that you can provide to me via email. I will copy it in. I'm familiar with that, as I stated my background. And I will submit that.
Liz,
that should be...
Okay, I'm going to interrupt you now, and I'm going to ask you very quickly to screen share with me. Okay? So you can... so we can narrow all these questions you're going to be asking me.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get through them, because if we get off task, we're already been on the phone an hour.
Really?
And we still have quite a bit of stuff to do. And, yeah, we have quite a bit of stuff to do. And I do not have a problem screen sharing with you. But I need to move through these questions and kind of gather this together. Any other information compromised besides emails? Any personal health data? Anything like that?
They would be compromised if I was using the computer for more personal things,
now,
but I don't use it.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna go with no.
Because I don't use the computer as I should. I'm prevented from using the computer as I should.
Okay, so this right here is C. Has personal information been compromised? Answer is no. Customer states because she is prevented from using the Mac as she could because of the pending issue. All right. On down. D. Let's get it popping. What information has been compromised? As the customer has described thus far. Thus far. further. All right. Plain and simple. D. Question E. Does the customer believe that they can access additional personal information if answer is no? Answer is no, because customer refuses to use Mac to its fullest due to device being compromised. All right. And F. Has the customer taken steps to secure personal information, change passwords, and so on? Yes.
It doesn't work.
Have you changed?
It does not work.
Okay, yes, you tried to change
Yes,
passwords,
it
but
does
it
not work.
doesn't work.
That's right.
Okay, yes, have changed passwords. But that still does not work.
Is there any place where you can say the customer thinks your questions are stupid?
I don't know.
Because they're too
I know.
general. They're too general. Listen, these are the same questions they ask millions of customers. It's the same question. They're too generalized. They're not specific to my situation.
Okay, well, I can see where they're going with this. This is why sometimes these work orders, requests for technical assistance are submitted by advisors, and sometimes things are missed. Sometimes we could be troubleshooting one issue when it could really be related to another issue and settings and programming. We may, and so when they ask these detailed things along with screenshots with dates and times, with system diagnosis so they can see the logs, which are the programming logs. If you program something, if you program A and B to equal C and then that turns gray, but you have A and B equals C and then it turns red, they know that in the color programming there's something going on. Somebody might have had a period there. And so they ask these detailed questions so that they can review it with what they see. So they can come to a conclusion that, hey, this is not a this issue, this is a this issue. Do this, this, and this, and it will rectify it. That's why they ask these questions like this.
Liz, with all due respect, and I respect that you have experience more than me on these things, but again, let me finish this, what I'm about to say. Again, the questions are stupid. One, they're stupid. And I have been through the same stupid questions again and again, many times before with Apple. Okay, they've run capture data. Capture data always comes back pristine. They ignored all the screenshots and they drop everything. If they just look at the screenshots, they're going to see that it's not congruent with a pristine computer. A hacked computer, when you send capture data, it's pristine because it's hacked. So here I go again, answering the stupid questions again and again, and I get nowhere. But here I go again, and I will just bite my tongue and answer the stupid questions. Sorry.
Okay, understandable.
Go ahead, shoot.
I'm just cleaning up some of my stuff that I'm doing.
Yeah, did you get the impression it's not my first go around?
Got this, got that. Got this, got that. Next question.
Oh, God.
Has the customer contacted? Might be from the loose power. Has the customer contacted any other companies or agencies about the issue? Have you
Yes,
contacted your email provider?
yes, many, many
All
times.
right.
I even contacted the police. I even one of your senior advisor contacted the police as well, and on and on and on. And Apple decided, and it will happen again. I know, I've been through this. Because capture data comes back clean, even though the screenshot says that we have a problem, Apple says, look, it's clean, no problem, which is stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Okay. And what's your email provider that you contacted? Is it Gmail, correct?
I contacted Gmail. I contacted my service provider, my local service provider. I've contacted, you name it, I've contacted them. Whoever I could contact, I contacted.
Internet service provider. Who's your internet service provider? Is Infinity, Cox,
Rogers.
Rogers? Okay, that sounds good to me.
I want you to remember this. We're going to run capture data. It's going to come back clean. And okay, wait, before we go any further, I know you want to go through the questions. Capture data is going to come back clean, but the screenshots are not clean. Then what?
The hardest thing for me on this end is I'm going to submit this to engineering. We don't get to physically talk to engineering and communicate. We submit a concern. We submit what we have, what we've done. They reply as, you haven't done this, that, do this first. They reply, we need additional information. They reply, this is not enough. They reply, we just confirm. And then we keep trying to get them what they ask for, till we come to a resolve. That resolve may be, okay, this is how we're going to fix it, have them do this, we're still working on it, or what have you. So I'm unfamiliar about the capture data coming back. I don't see that in these notes about any of that. I just see what they're referencing, what screenshots were attached and what they actually need. So that's where they're asking for more. All right?
I ran capture data with somebody by the name of Gary.
Has the customer communicated this information to Apple in any other way? Yes. Didn't you say that we replaced a device before?
Many times.
Customer.
Many times.
Customer. All right. All right. Customer states she has had this same issue many times and has actually had her device replaced free of charge. How many times?
Oh my gosh, I've lost track. You know what? Many times. There are times when the store took the computer back because they couldn't explain what's happening. But this one here that I have is a replacement sent from Apple directly. This is second replacement from Apple directly. Other times the stores have replaced it.
And at other times, the actual Apple stores have replaced her device.
Because no one can explain why the Mac is doing what it's doing. And by the way, I want this entered in it too. They always send me to get it erased, to wipe and reinstall the operating system. It never worked.
I'm just going to leave that alone.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to leave that alone because then I stop typing and I'm done. I'm almost done. I'm done actually with the questions. I'm ready to. I got that. I don't nothing.
Okay.
Okay. But when I heard something and I was like, okay, so we've gotten devices that are new devices, fresh off the press,
That's right.
brand new.
That's right.
Nothing, nobody ever had them, and we've had multiple. So I'm going to say more than 3. Okay. And this same thing continues to happen. This same exact thing continues to happen. And that leads me to believe that we may be working with something else. But like I said, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to let them give us this disposition. Because as it relates to emails, phone numbers and things being blanked out, something, this and that and the other, it leads me to believe there's something else going on. And when this happens on multiple devices, multiple new devices, the same thing. That's why I'm leading like, but I'm not engineering and I'm not that advanced. So I'm going to go to the last question. Your preferred language?
Really? Really, Liz? You saved the shortest one for the last? Make a guess. Make a guess. Make a guess, Liz.
English. Let's say, I'm just going to get silly with Elon Musk something. Alpha Centauri. No. Alpha Centauri.
Listen, that guy has money to burn.
English. All right, I've got this. I've got that. Let me put this what this is so when I get ready to submit. It's right here. Okay, ask the questions, got it. Review the information gathered above and decide whether you feel the issue persists to privacy or...
Before you send that...
See, that's my point.
Hang on. Before you send it, though, screen share with me for 5 minutes, and then we'll say goodbye.
I will. I am for sure.
Good.
For sure. Like I said, I wanted to get the housekeeping done, sent the email, sent the ink, sent the email, set the commitment appointment call back, get the questions out of the way. Some of these other things will breeze through, but I'm looking, and then it says based on these questions that you've answered above.
There's more?
Do you think this is a privacy concern, or do you think it's not a privacy concern? See, that was my thing.
Here's my question. OMG, yes. Yes, it's a privacy concern.
I think it's a privacy concern. I think it has something to do with our email settings, so I do.
Okay.
And I don't know where the email settings are coming from or the network. But with us having multiple devices and it happening, and it relates to email sending, screenshots, process running and repeating won't stop, there's something. So,
Liz, did you look at those screenshots that I asked you to look at?
1 second.
It's okay if you haven't. It's okay if you didn't.
I got them. Internal.
Only the last 12.
Hold 1 second, RTA. They're having a hard time pulling up. What's going on? Is this why they couldn't? Okay, wait. Now I see them. All right, number 12. Won't pull up. Hold 1 second. I want to download them. PNG image. It looks like. Let's see if I can get this one. All right, there it is. Let me make this bigger. You said look at number 12 first?
No. Look at the 12, starting from number 1.
All right, hold 1 second. Number 1, no internal battery PNG, am I correct?
That's right. My computer, right after I set it up, it says it has no internal battery. Right? The first line, it says loading group. The group is private. I don't belong to any group.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get this big. Loading group. All right, I'll see what I'll have to do. I'm going to use the. I have to do something to them, tell what they're showing. this number one screenshot is a picture of your processes, your activity monitor. Is this your console you were talking about?
It's a console, and
All right.
yeah, these are log archive.
Okay. Device does not have internal battery. I see.
So that's number one. You see that one?
I
Yeah.
know what's going on.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
What?
I can see what they want and what you sent, and I can see it. When you were taking these screenshots, we were supposed to have that profile on your Mac and running the data as you were taking these screenshots. That's what they're looking for. That's what they need. Was he doing that? Because they can see this right here, right? And this is what they mean. They received it, but it's some marked up screenshots, okay?
Correct.
Yes, they have it, and you've marked it up well. I see on screen number one, I see line 1, red line, loading group, private. You don't belong to that. Blue line, somewhat big, device does not have internal battery. Red, underlined, something performing first. I'm unsure.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
what they wanted, when you pull this up, to say here, because I see the time, 1:06 p.m. on 3/4. They wanted the time when you pull this up. I would have noted that. You and I together is how I do mine. Okay, what are you screening from a video? What time is it? Okay, 3:04. Okay, it's on 7:29. When I submit this, underneath that, I'm going to put no internal battery. I'm going to put the date and time. So when they pull the log from the data that we're running, they're going to pull that log file.
But here's the thing. The date and the time is right there. It's in the screenshot.
Yeah, it is, but we don't have the logs when it was happening. We don't have those logs unless the profile is on your device.
Okay, so hold on a second.
And if you've down,
So question.
and that you've down.
Question. If I run the logs now, right, and I put in that specific date and time, would they be able to see it?
What they want is real time. Like in the first, let me see. They want, just like you said, this happens real time. They're going to need to have it real time so they can go into the programming.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I tell you why. Because this date, February the 12th, is a date and time on the log. That was when I unboxed it. And this is what I mean. This is no longer in the logs anymore. All of this has disappeared from my log. That's why I said to you, some of the log messages have disappeared, while others that are happening in real time today will be there. But this one here is all wiped.
All right. Well, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get what we can get today. If we can grab 3, I'll take it. All right. In addition, have the customer run data capture data with sysdiagnose. I'm familiar. That's what I described with you. Enable and upload the results along with the evidence. So while we're running that system diagnose, then you're going to recreate whatever. You're going to tell me what it is. I'm going to be typing on my side what it is. When you name it and email it to me, that's what I'm going to upload. They'll be able to cross-reference that with the sysdiagnosis.
Okay, so hold on. What happened to the captured data already sent to you guys?
I don't see where it was ever.
Yes, somebody by the name of Gary. I spoke to Gary. Gary ran captured data. I uploaded like 300 screenshots with Gary.
All right. Well, I'll reference that then. How about that?
Sure.
I'll reference that. So this is what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to submit this. Hold 1 second. I'm going to respond to the answers to the questions. Screen capture data has already been submitted to Gary, and along with attached screenshots. And I'm going to submit these questions, and then I'm going to put please advise. Hold 1 second.
Yes, and may I repeat myself? May I repeat myself? I already answered these stupid questions.
I got you. I hear you. I know. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at I'm just silly. I told you, but I'm not mean.
I know. I'm repeating myself. It's like
because you can say it, I can't.
Jesus Christ, how many times do I have to do the same thing?
I got you. I'm going to work with you. You're partnered with me. I think you'll be happy moving down the line.
Oh, thank
I
you.
do.
Thanks, Liz.
I do. You see, I took care of you first. Let me get you my contact information.
You
Let's
know,
set the appointment. So that was the concern when you called in. I'm not going to have that follow me. Now what I'm getting ready to do, I didn't ask them questions,
okay.
and I didn't put them to, I've answered them specifically the way they've asked. So
Okay.
just hold tight with me. I got you now. I got you.
Okay.
I got you. I got you.
Thank you.
A lot of times when people call and they say, I want a senior advisor, I don't tell them until then. And I say, guess what? I'm the supervisor on duty. So I just be chilling.
Oh, good.
Because you guys are important to me, and I am thorough. So please note that, okay?
They should have a
I am
policy,
thorough.
Liz, but they should have a policy that senior advisor really, at the onset, after they've reviewed a little bit of the notes, to say, listen, I'm going to send you an email with my contact, and do all that housekeeping that you did. That should be done.
Yeah. That's that background, that management kicks in and stuff. Yeah, okay, here it is right here. This is what I'm replying to right here. Bam, got it. Copy here, right here, right here. Command B, per your request. Per your request. Article. Typical. Right, let me pull this. We got the right one now, baby. Article here, copy, section 5. Section 5. Questions and answers. Okay, there. That's complete. This does not need to be highlighted bold. Unbold that. Take this. Bam. Got it. Copy. Here. Reply. Okay. Good day. And B. Per your request. Here's D. Right here. States. You have a YouTube channel?
I do. I'm going to show you when you screen share with me.
Our YouTube channel.
Yes, I record everything that they're asking for to document. Is all recorded.
Glad to provide. I'm getting ready to send this. Provide. All right. I'm getting ready to bam. All right. Now I'm going to screen share with you. I'm getting ready to send this to him. Bam.
Okay.
Update. Information requested QUEST and sent to SSD. All right. Save. All right. All right. Now, that's done. The appointment's set. Now I can screen share with you as
Mm-hmm.
we're actually finished. What
Mm-hmm.
would you like to show me, my dear? Oh,
Well,
1 second
I'll
for
be
me,
very,
please. Getting ready to grab the screen now. If I
okay.
can. Let's see what in the world. All right. Send this immediately so I can. All right. Let me see. All right. Now let me see if I can screen share. Yeah. All right. There. I'm coming to the Mac, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sending the request.
Got it. I just accepted. Agree.
All right.
Tell me when you can see it. There you go. You can see it now. Good. Okay, so here's what I want to show you, and I'll be very fast about it. So I am having problem because all the information that I have that are relevant is from console, right? So not this is a recording. This is me going to console, and it will not load. Liz, this is me recording my screen to show how long I'm waiting for console, how to use Apple Console. It will not load. This is what my computer does all the time. It will not load web pages. Okay, I'll show you. Hold on. This is my email. So, senior advisor, who was it? One of the, I think, what John, he sent me because I keep complaining about console messages keep disappearing. So he sent me this link. See here? I'm going to click on it. Okay? Good. It will not load. This happens daily. This is often. How can I use my computer when it doesn't work? I am connected to you. You can see my computer. But this has been going on for more than an hour. It will not load how to use console. Okay, this is standard procedure on this Mac.
Oh, I'm sorry. You couldn't hear me. My elbow had touched it. Can you click right here for me?
Okay.
Click Safari for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, were you talking
All
to me?
right.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Click right here for me. Click right here.
Yep.
All right. Let me see if there's any extensions on this computer. Click right here for me. Close this for me. Click Safari again. Click Preferences for me. All right. All right. Click on Privacy. Click back here. All right. Click right here. No extensions. All right. Click right here. Click right here. Are you running Malwarebytes or anything on this PC?
No.
Scroll down.
No.
Okay.
One of your people had asked me to do Malwarebytes, but I immediately removed it because there was so much problems on the computer. These one of the many problems. How can you use a Mac when no web page will load?
Does it do it with all browsers?
I only have I only have Safari.
Have you downloaded Google to see if it does it in Google?
No, I will not download anything to the computer because I want it to be just what came with Apple with the Mac.
I get it.
So I'm
the
gonna
one way
leave
to trouble the one way I get it, and I know what their response is going to be because we're led to recreate and test, and that's how we troubleshoot. in order to recreate and test, the recreate would be, let's pull up another browser. Let's try to pull up Apple support, see if it loads. Let's pull up another browser. Let's try to pull up Use Console, see if it loads, because then it would pinpoint it down to Safari. And that's what troubleshooting is. It's pinpointing when this happens, how often, and with what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's why I asked to see if you got this same delay with another browser. Mm-hmm.
right. Good.
I know plenty of times I've been in various trainings or online offerings, and certain content won't open in Safari, but it opens better in Google or Firefox, and so on and so forth. That's why I asked. But in order to create that, you would have to actually be using that browser.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking if Apple is sending me a link, it'll be a usable link when using Safari, right? So here's the link. I just click on it.
But
nothing else.
but evidently, as you're showing me, evidently there's something going on with Safari.
Correct.
You don't have any extensions. The one thing I could say is click here, clear history, and go back again.
Let's see.
Click here, right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Clear all.
Yeah.
All right. Here. Quit. All right. Minimize. You don't need to close it. Just minimize. Okay. All right.
These are just recordings for me to upload.
Reopen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All
So
right.
let me go to
Grab
that one.
anything. Yahoo.
No?
Bing.
Let's try that one again. Oh,
All
look.
right. Boom. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Let's grab something else. Let's go into the email. Let's open console for me, please.
One of the things I wanted to ask you about, I asked already, but nobody answered the question. I don't want to keep you any longer, but is it okay, Liz, if I send you a couple of questions and you can research it, and when we talk again, you can let me know?
Sure.
Good.
Now, I can, but please note this. My main thing is I am in the phone queue. The time when I have to research things is when I'm on the phone with you or before I get ready to make phone calls. We just don't have time to pull off the phone to research things.
Okay.
The only research I'll be able to do is submit your questions to SSC. They have time to do that. Me, I'm actively in a phone queue.
Who's
and I have to be there.
Who's
Yeah.
SSC?
So I'll be able to get your questions answered for complete transparency and honesty. I can't say that I will be investigating them. It will be someone higher up than I.
All right. Who's SSC?
Site security, that's engineering.
Oh, engineering.
Mhm.
Site security.
Mhm.
Oh, and what does the
Yep.
C stand for?
What does the what stand for?
SSC? What does the C stand for?
Senior support engineering.
Or site security, whatever. Okay, look. Let me. One of the questions I have is, I wanted to see. I'm gonna read it up myself. Check it. I want to read console. I want to know why on console my messages keep disappearing at about 4. No, this is activity monitor. Console at about now it just starting again. No. There's 215 at about 400,000 messages. It disappears. All the messages keep disappearing all the time, and I wanted to know what should I expect from console. Should it continue to show me log messages until I shut it down? How does console work?
Hold a second. I'm watching this number. 348.
Well, right now what you're seeing is not relevant. That's not for my question. My question is this. Look, I record everything. Log messages right here. Here's my log messages. Let me play it. Okay. There, disappear. Look up here. 402, 402, 402. All the new ones, 396. They keep disappearing. 396, 396. They keep disappearing all the time. Why is that? 396, 396, 385.
Hold, I can put that in here. Hold 1 second. Customer wants to know messages key.
And if they want to see the recording, it's online. And let me show you my channel.
All right, hold 1 second.
Let me know when you're ready. Okay, so here's one of them. Console log messages started, then log messages disappeared 5 times. Then I had to shut down console, restart it. I restart it and it disappears again. Then I shut it down and restart it and it disappears again. All of it is online. Okay, whatever they want to know, it's online, it's posted. Here's my channel, Cyber Stalking, a lived experience. I have 5 of them. This is the current one. Okay, everything is online. I record every single thing. This is the current one. Okay, this is unboxing. Hold on.
Do me a favor. Click in your top. Click up here.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your click copy?
No, hold on.
Copy?
Is that the one? No. Hold on. I don't want you to give you the wrong one. This one here. This is the one I want. This.
Highlight?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Copy.
Copy.
You want me to paste? Send it to you?
Email that. Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Where are you? You are here.
Should be at the top.
And I'm gonna respond. And.
Yep. Paste.
Everything is here.
Command V.
So even though I send them screenshots, the recordings are there.
I got you.
Good. There we go. And I wanted to show that to you that I do record everything. Let them know I record everything.
Good. Cool. You've got it. They've got it. They've got it. They've got it. They've got it. And it's got date and times too.
Everything.
Yep.
Everything is there.
I got you. We're going to
Right.
roll with this, my friend. Hold 1 second. Let me make sure I got it. All right.
I want to tell you also, the console log says the primary account on my computer is not me. It's something called private. So if anybody asks, all documented.
Got it.
Thank you. And you did ask them the question as to why console logs keeps disappearing, yes?
Mm-hmm. I did that when you asked.
Fantastic. Okay, now.
3/8/22 at 3 o'clock. 3/8/22 at 3 o'clock.
So let's do. I have everything prepared for you. Hold on. I thought I was going to be talking to John. Are you looking at my screen? Let me know if you're looking at my screen.
Yeah, now I am.
Okay, good. So it tells me that my Mac is using a custom OS version. Okay, and it belongs to private. Okay, so, and then the next one, it tells me my Mac has an unknown platform type. Couldn't determine platform type.
I see.
Okay, and everything is
I
remote.
see.
See, remote,
I see.
remote, remote.
I see.
Thank you. And I've got a million of them, obviously. That's why I upload them. Okay, so there's that one. And the platform is private. It's not Unix, it's private.
I got it.
So
I see it.
that is why when I run capture data, it comes back pristine. Because this, what I'm using is not, it's something foreign. The database also is private. For a database, it's private. And it uses cloud constantly, but I did not sign into iCloud. I'm not using iCloud, but my Mac is filled with cloud, with iCloud. And like I said, I've got hundreds of them. By the way, I unboxed on the 12th of February, right here. I'm in Canada, right? And when I talked about log messages disappearing, all the log messages previous to February 12th have been wiped clean from the Mac. Okay, so remember this date, February the 12th. Okay, but the admin for this computer was granted on September the 23rd. Administrator authorization granted before I unboxed the Mac. Okay, and I think the most important to me is where is it? Well, there's so many, I can't find all of them right now. Here. This is actually, let me close this one here, and this is today. What did I see today? Today. This one here. This is today, April the 5th at 12:42 p.m. It says local device changed, and it reads the Mac as MacBook 10.1. I have 12.3, but it's reading it as 10.1.
Okay.
So why don't we use this time, date and time, that's today at 12 o'clock.
I've already sent. I got your email. Everything has already been sent. I've been looking at your screen.
Oh, okay.
I've been looking at what you got.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that for the capture data, if you want to run capture data, we can use that time to find out what is this PR remote, no, or RP remote that reads my Mac as a 10.1.
All right. I've got it.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
so what do you want to do now?
Nothing. I'm finished. I've already submitted everything.
Good. All right. Fine. Any questions for me? All right. By the way, here's another one. You can see operating system Unix. There's no such file or directory on my Mac. There's no Unix on my Mac.
Okay. I got it, and they have the link, and all these things are uploaded to your YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
Yep. So yeah, they'll have to look at this because this relates to programming. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Hey, it's wonderful speaking to you, Liz. Gosh, it's nice to talk to somebody who's on the ball. Jesus. Seriously.
I know in the beginning people may be like, hello, are you there? But I be reading so I can look. I can shoot, but I have to, in order for me to hit a target, I have to be able to aim. So I'm very careful, and I address things that I hear. I actively listen. So on the onset, it was, where's the phone call? What's going on? There's some communication. So we were going to start that first. Then we're going to go down these questions, and I was going to decide I'm going to answer them directly. I'm not going to give them anything else. They're going to ask. I'm going to answer yes or no, and a delineator, and move forward, and just give them what they ask, and then move forward. This link is great. It shows quite a bit in real time. So I've already addressed that and sent that off as well. I've notated the account, and we're green for go. I'm going to follow up with a phone call with you on Friday the 8th at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Me being me, I'll probably be calling about 5 minutes till, 3 minutes till, or something like that. So I'll be on time. All right?
Liz, it's such a pleasure. It's such a difference. I'm not kidding. It's a difference. You are the outlier. I'm not kidding.
Thank you. I'm going to work with you. We're going to figure out what this is, because I see a lot, and that's when I'm quiet and I have nothing. I see it. I got it. I have nothing.
Lovely.
I see it.
I so look forward to speaking to you on Friday. You have a good
All right.
day. You have a good afternoon.
Sounds like a plan. It's going to be you and I together moving forward. Okay?
One more thing before you go. Please.
Yes, ma'am.
Call me. Make sure you get a hold of me. I have issues across devices. People are calling me, like I mentioned about the email, and I don't get the call. I will be sitting by this phone, I promise you, waiting for your phone call on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I always try to call at least 3 times.
Fine.
I do.
Works for me. Thank you so much. I so appreciate this conversation with you. You take care now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to end screen share on your account now. Okay? I'm gone. All right. Sounds like a plan. I'm going to enjoy working with you moving forward. I'm sorry for any inconvenience that you've experienced. Okay?
Well, it's not you. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to talking to you, Liz. Previously, I wasn't with Apple. I hate talking to Apple, but with you, it's a difference. So thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Same
and
here.
We're going to figure this out because I can see it. That's why I was quiet, my friend.
No, I appreciate it because you allowed me to show you all this stuff that I've been documenting over time that nobody has paid attention to.
If it's a concern to you, it's a concern to me, and I can see it. So yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I was protected by the tornado. It went on over. But look, I'm always proactive instead of reactive. Hold 1 second for me. Run upstairs with the family. Okay, come downstairs, bottom level. No, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, you're a woman who can get things done, and you're organized. I love that. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and I'm going to keep that same path. I stay the same all the time. I don't fluctuate.
Please don't. If only for my sake. Don't.
Look, I won't.
Okay.
I won't.
Okay, take care.
Trust in me. We're going to be successful. I got you. All right?
Thank you. You take care now.
All right. Thank you so much. Speak to you Friday.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.